Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Pete Davidson allegedly exposing Kimmy Cakes. Let's get into it, guys, because Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson had a PR situation because I don't think that was real looking back at some of the details that we've missed. So I think it might have been a bit of a PR situation, right? Similarly to what she's doing with Lewis Hamilton. And if it works out, they may go into a relationship, okay? But as it relates to Kim and Pete, it is now alleged that Pete Davidson is exposing Kim Kardashian. Now, as I've said, Kim and Pete dated from October 2021 to August of 2022. They're calling it a whirlwind romance that began with an SNL skit when they kissed right in front of Kanye West. You can never turn a hoe into a housewife. They will cut you like a knife. And Kim did exactly that to that man. However, Pete turned out to be her karma because after she hooked up with Pete, they both canceled out each other and made each other literally undateable. And if someone dates them, it is sure to end in a catastrophic disaster. Currently, like what is going on between Pete and Elsie, the deadbeat dad allegations, the drama, and the list goes on. So anywho, Pete is trying to make a comeback, and as for always, he's picking on Kanye. Pete created an entire career and became notably famous from poking fun at Kanye West repeatedly through his SNL skits. And when he was not poking fun at Kanye West, he was poking Kanye's wife. Now, it is alleged that Pete is revealing that Kim was his literal sugar mama. No surprise there. The girl got a pretty penny, right? But she'll lie. She'll lie through her teeth with those cheap-ass candles that she used to post on her Instagram page, wanting to convince us that it was a gift from Pete. And in 2022, Pete had a meltdown on the set of Bubkiss because Pete was just sick and tired of being sick and tired of her. And he wanted to cut all associations with her, right? But now it is alleged that Pete is doing the most out here, honey, because it is said that Pete is saying that he liked when he was with Kim. It could be Kim who is putting out this too, because I heard that Lewis Hamilton is out there with a hottie, honey. We're going to talk about that in another video. Lewis Hamilton out there with a hottie, okay? So, it is alleged that Pete has revealed that when he was with Kimmy Cakes, Kim used to give him a lot of money. Even, it is thousands of dollars, up to $30,000, and he would get that quite a lot. I'm wondering, why did you quit, huh? Why did you give up such a beautiful gig? So he's saying that Kim used to give him a lot of money repeatedly, and not only give him a lot of money, she had his best interest at heart, and she used to look out for him. Now, Pete is such a bitch-ass ninja, because why is this coming out now that Elsie's calling him a deadbeat dad? Anywho, if Pete is even a deadbeat dad, like he deserves to be, because who really consciously chooses to have an offspring by Pete? No one in their right frame of mind, knowing how fickle Pete's mental health has been like. No one in their right frame of mind would do such a thing. So it has me looking at Elsie like sideways. And when he came out calling her allegations a lie, and he said he does more than that for her. He takes care of everything for the child, plus a lot more. Like hell, I believe him. Even if he's lying, I believe him. But back to Miss Kimmy Cakes, honey. Pete is out here bragging about his old sugar mama. But we know they had a fallout that was not nice. It was not pleasant. And I was telling people that Kim and Pete's fallout, it wasn't good, so much so that we saw them at the Met Gala in 2023, I believe. And when they were at that when they were at the Met Gala, it appeared as though they had a bit of a public spot, and Usher had to be referee. But now it is said that Pete has nothing but good to say about her. Something is going on. Something is going on. Because what are the chances that I said Lewis Hamilton? What are the chances that I said that Lewis Hamilton and Kim's relationship, it's not real because Lewis Hamilton is not taking her out on dates or anything. He's not buying her expensive gifts. And then after that, we got a media report saying that Kim is no gold digger. And she has good money. And because she has good money, you know, she doesn't need Lewis Hamilton's money. And then after that was said, you know, we're hearing that Lewis Hamilton is out here with a hottie. And then after we have heard that Lewis is out here with a hottie, what else is happening? Pete's name gets thrown back into the thrust of all this. Something is up. I think Kim is desperate for relevance and might be spinning the PR machine to her advantage. But if she keeps calling Pete's name, and if she's the one who's doing this, honey, Pete is about to get her. And I want him to get her too, you know, but if it is genuinely coming from Pete, I'm wondering, why is it that Pete is coming with this now? Like, why now? Above all times, like, why now? That's my concern, right? Is it that he's doing it as a protective coat to say, Elsie, you're asking for too much. I don't normally date girls that I have to give money. These women normally give me money, you know? I'm wondering. But anywho, guys, let me know what you all think, and we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.
If someone's like, what's your biggest regret in life? You think a lot of other things.
He's talking about the Marilyn look, and he's like, remember the liner? I'm like, bitch, remember the hair?
Like the Hannah Montana wig.
Remember that Marilyn went black? Didn't give like look like an eyeliner?
Let's switch now.
I just want to be aware that we are not going to be
Chris and Mario are fighting already.
No.
He's talking about the Marilyn look, and he's like, remember the liner? I'm like, bitch, remember the hair?
It was all about the hair. It was all about the hair. I'll fight you on that till the day I die. I think about it once a week. It was that we had too much going on. You were doing every family member. We weren't focused. We always go hot.
Look at this. You're going to hate that on the carpet.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're
I get
hate
it. I will.
I will do it.
I will.
Just know your way.
I will. Everyone was telling me, don't do Marilyn hair because you'll look like a wax figure of hers. Everyone fucked up here. Let's just say that. Like, that would have been iconic. If someone's like, what's your biggest regret in life? You think a lot of other things. Hi Vogue, it's Kim, and we're at my final fitting for my Met Gala look.
13th.
I think it's 14th.
14th?
Yeah.
Okay. 14th
Right?
May.
I think it's 14th. Anyone know? I'm pretty sure it's 14th.
Okay, let's do it. Let's shoot.
I don't travel without 30 cameras.
I did see it, yes. You're not alone.
Chin up is good.
From New York to make North's pop up.
Have you seen the crazy, like, weird conspiracies about what you're wearing for Met Gala?
No, but no one would guess. Kim has allegedly rented Lady Gaga's iconic meat dress. That's crazy. Kim Kardashian to rent Princess Princess Diana's iconic revenge dress for the 2026 Met Gala. I love the Princess Diana one, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know like where these get started, and like people literally believe them. It's crazy.
6.5 hours later.
And we're back. We just spent a couple of hours in LA. I know that people are probably like, why did she go to New York, back to LA for North's pop-up? It was like her first EP release, and now we're flying back to go see a play, A Fear of 13. We have the Met. After I complained about the Maryland, this is what Vanity Fair posted. 11 Met Gala moments that help define pop culture, and this is the front page. And these two look good.